Hey everyone, Holofine Gaming here, and we are back with the Gekishin Weekly Report. Again, big shout out to the Gekishin Content Creator Program for this information. Yes, things have changed a little bit again. I think just a little bit. I don't think there's a huge amount of change, but let's go over it. Majin Buu Kid is still #1 pick rate, but Super Saiyan 3 Goku is catching up again with just under. In fact, Frieza 4 form, Super Vegeta are all above 6%. So the top four are very close to each other. It's only a minor amount of percentages. So it shows you that the changes to Super Saiyan 3 Goku has dropped him a little bit. But Kid Buu, I think this is with the changes. I can't remember. I don't think the changes have the changes applied. I don't think the changes have applied for Kid Buu. So it's gonna be interesting to see if Kid Buu drops down a little bit more. Then we got God Goku at 5.54%. And then we got Trunks Teen at 4.88%. Trunks with the buff is now getting up a little bit. God Vegeta at 4.50%. Broly is hanging on there in the top 10 right now, right? Yeah, I think Broly's hanging on right now to 4.5. And what a big shot from his Kefla is above Goku and above Bulma. Like, I'm shocked the fact that... I want to make sure these are right. I'm shocked that Bulma is actually... Yeah, Bulma is down there right now, which is crazy to me. I've made sure I've got the right document open. Yeah, I have. Bulma, I feel like she's in a lot of matches, and I'm surprised. Again, Bulma has a huge win rate, which means that people are picking them, people that enjoy playing Bulma and are still picking her. So therefore, the win rate is higher because the players that are good with her are still picking her. I don't play Bulma. I suck with Bulma. I still go with Khalifa, which she is way down at the bottom. In fact, she's lost a lot. She's around the same part as Kale, but we're not there yet. Vegeta's at 3%. Go Jax, by the way. Go check out Jax, the greatest Vegeta player of all time. Youth Goku, aka Daima Goku's at 3%. Baby at 2.73%. Gotenk's at 2.63%. Cell Perfect Form at 2.5%. I actually really find that Cell is actually really good, so I'm actually surprised Cell is so low. And Full Power Bojack is also lower than I expected. Bojack, even with the nerf after this, is still pretty good. Cooler Final Form, again, I feel like I'm facing a lot of coolers recently, so I don't know why Cooler's so low. But again, these are pre-buffs from the Season 6, I think. If I'm right, Season 6 was just after this, so Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, Super Saiyan Bardock. Again, the tanks are all kind of in the medium range, except for Bulma's the highest no, God Vegeta is the highest tank, right? Yeah, God Vegeta is the most well-used tank. With reason, he's actually really good still. Like, I think he's a lot more balanced than Bulma. Bulma's good, but Bulma is great at towers when you're in a team, and she can get away. If you want an actual tank, she's not that good. I still think I prefer Khalifa. I got the Destruction Topo now. Topo, I'm going to tell you now, Topo is going to be in the top 5 win rates next weekly schedule, either next weekly schedule or the week after, and he's going to be in the top 5 pick rate. Topo is going to be skyrocketing from 1.99% up to, like, I don't know, 4 to 5% pick rate. I'm going to guess his win rate is going to be around 50%. Topo is going to skyrocket from... Where is his win rate right now? Where's win rate Topo? We're 44.7%. I can tell you now, Topo is going to jump from the last 4 to the top 4. Like, Topo, as someone who's been playing him a lot, I'm at, like, almost A4 DPS doing solo queue, and it's mostly because of Topo. Not Beerus, Topo. Topo is a monster in bottom lane. Like, if you get a baby, with you, and baby has 2.73% pick rate, so you got a chance. Baby's one of the higher pick rate tanks. Oh, I feel like when I'm doing solo queue, nobody wants to play Baby, which sucks because, again, as I was saying, Baby plus Topo, because Topo now has a heal with his spin. But Topo, I'm going to tell you now, with the next weekly stats, will be at least 50% win rate and in the top 5 minimum of pick rate, if not the top 3. Like, Topo, you find a Topo in pretty much every match, mainly because I'm the Topo that's pretty much in every match. But still, Topo, I can't glaze his upgrade enough, and I love it. I love the fact that the God of Destruction Topo is now the God of Destruction. Like, and the fact that, by the way, if you do go with Beerus bottom lane, though it's not recommended because you're squishy, kind of still, you do have the double stacks of Mark Destruction, which I'd suggest not doing. Like, but if you're in a team fight and you've got Beerus and Topo stacking on, the damage can be insane. As I said, it's not that good at the start of the game because you really shouldn't still be stacking together bottom lane unless you're communicating and know what you're doing. I build defensive Topo. I mainly go green cards with limit break with the dash at the end so I can get out easier. If you go tank Topo, maybe. I often go too easy. I know people are going to hate me for that, but build up takes way too long. I just don't like it, and I like my defensive Topo. So I've been going too easy, so that way it helps me a little bit with my HP during my counter, you know. I still get punished, but hey, it's anyway. This is about me building Topo. This is about the weekly stats. But yes, Topo and Beerus, good combination. Topo and baby. If you got a good baby, that's the win button. Anyway, where were we? We're at Topo. Gohan, Android 17, I feel like should be high. Android 17 is still good. Piccolo, I still feel like Piccolo needs some buffs, even with the buffs that he got. Super Oob again is really good still. I don't know why he's so low. Krillin, just wait till next week. Just wait till the Krill Dog with the hit. Krill Dog's gonna have the highest, probably put ones out the Majin Buu with the win rate. Like, he's gonna have, he will be the highest technical pick rate next week. I feel like at least even next week. Okay, Krillin's either gonna be the next week top pick rate, or people are gonna finally realize it and he'll be the week after. Either way, I'm gonna say by the end of this month, unless he gets a nerf sometime between now and the next character drop, he's going to at some point be the top pick character for technical. He might even be in the top pick character. Like, he's just that. Topo is just, no, I mean Topo. Krillin is just that. Krillin with the energy, invincible minds, with the solar flare, and with, with everything, all these defensive, like, Krillin just burns through Kai's and bosses and defends stuff. Like, Kai's do nothing to Krillin. He's the Krill Dog, and he's Krillin it up. Deborah got some buffs, but in this week, he still had a 1.34%. Android 18, he's the first one. My girl Caulifla at 1.28%. People are sleeping up, by the way. Caulifla is still really good. As you can see, even though she has only a 1.28% win pick rate, she has a 52% win rate because, people that do pick her, aka me, are good at her. Well, not me. People that are good at her play her still. I'm not good. But, people that pick Caulifla still know how to play her, kind of, unlike me. So, yeah. Berserk Kale is at 1.0%. Zamasu at 1.4%. Again, I feel like Zamasu needs some changes. I just don't know. I'm going to guess once Rose gets added to the game, or Goku Black, like Goku Black Rose, or just, the Goku Black base. Like, I feel like, or maybe merge Zamasu. I feel like Zamasu will get bumped. It depends on if, I still wish that Zamasu would have been technical. Goku Black would have been a tank, and then merge Zamasu would have been a DPS. That's how I would have done it. Or I would, that's how I would have done it, probably. But anyway, I'm not a developer. Majin Buu, 1%. Gohan at 0.35%. Even with the buffs, I feel like Gohan now isn't that good. So I don't see him changing from this week to next week. Gamma 1 and 2 at 0.49%. And then Goku Mini. Sorry, this is Daima. Goku Youth is the Id Goku. And my Mini Goku is actually the least picked character in the game. Now, the hero pick win rates: Bulma, Majin Buu, percent free, Son Goku, Caulifla, Trunks, Kefla. These are all pretty much, I feel like these are often the highest ones. Like, I feel like there's not much change with the win rates. But Krillin, the Krill Dog, is already at 48.9%. And trust me, that is going up. That is going to the moon. That's going to another moon. That's going to the moon's moon of the moon. He is going up. That win rate is going up there. Krill Dog is going to be up there. Same with Topo. I said that Topo is going to have at least a 50% win rate with the changes next week. But it's not next week. This is this week. So yeah, Topo still has a 44% win rate because he is still decent. Baby is, again, I think Baby's win rate is going to spike, but only in part because of Topo. Sorry, Baby. Like, you're going to spike because Topo is so good with Baby. Like, Baby and Topo is the bottom lane destroyers. Bottom lane destroyers. Sorry. Anyway, let's have a little look at last week's. By the way, I hope people like this setup. Okay, so last week's June 24th to 30th. Caulifla was top 3 last week, but has now dropped down a lot, right? Caulifla has now dropped... Oh, no, just jumped up 4. And Caulifla's dropped down a couple. Goku has pushed up again. Goku has pushed up again. Bojack's dropped a lot. Goku has gone up, as we said. Cell has dropped down. Kale has dropped down a lot. But there's still about... The only difference is I feel like, there's more people with 50% or higher win rate. It's about the same, really. Baby, though, Baby's dropped a lot. I said Krillin has gone up a lot, but Krillin's going to go up even more next week when the Krill Dog's buff comes in, and same with Baby. Topo actually has gone up from 41 to 44, so even with the small changes, Topo has gone up. So yeah, Topo next week again is going to be nuts, but this week Topo is still in the bottom 5. So yeah, Deborah is still bottom 5. Gamma's going up a little bit, right? Gammas? Why can't I see the Gammas? The Gammas so bad that they didn't even include them. Is that... Oh no, Gammas have gone down actually, never mind. Gammas actually have a more bigger lose rate and less people are playing them, so less people are playing and more people losing means that the Gammas, I feel like, I think the Gammas are a difficult character to play. just because you had the swapping mechanic. They definitely are a lot more challenging than some of the other unskill-based characters. Like, I love Topo, but really he's not that skill-based. He's just spin, spin, counter, spin, spin, do the finger blasts, counter, spin. Like, it's, especially if there's a baby, yeah, especially because of the fact that I said from after this is before the patch, but now Topo's spin now heals. So if you build defensively enough and you can just spin and counter and keep yourself up. This is just a Topo Glaze video at this point. It has lost a little bit of his win rate. A lot of the win rates have actually gone down, I feel like. Yeah, a lot of the win rates have gone down a little bit by a percentage or two. So yeah, Bulma from 57 to 56. So Bulma's got 1% more win rate. Kid Blue from 55 from 56. So again, lost 1%. Done Super Saiyan 3 Goku 52 from 52. So he's about the same actually. It's just yeah, everyone's evened out a little bit. Everyone's around the 50% mark. Even those that had a lower rate have bumped up to the mid 40s to late 40s. Like, there's no one under 40% win rate now. Everyone is above 40, which is starting to show how healthy the meta is becoming, because you don't want, it shows you that people are A, sticking with characters that they know so that they're getting better with those characters, and B, I feel like the meta is starting to balance out a little bit, because there's not just like one character with a 60% win rate and everyone else with like 35 to 40. There's around, everyone's getting around 40 to 50%, and the averages seem to be about 47% now. Yeah, nearly everyone is 47% or above, and yeah, nearly everyone's above 40% now. Nobody's Krillin docking it at 39% like last week. Everyone, even the lowest person, 42%, which is Baby's win rate, is higher than which is higher than Baby last time. Baby was at 42.83%. So yeah, even the lowest person on the list right now is higher than the, like, yeah. So yeah, either the people with higher skill rates are playing right now, or they've just helped improve, like, it's just improved so much recently. But yeah, what do you think? Do you like these weekly stat updates? Do you want me to continue doing them? Just a heads up, in 2 weeks, I'm going to be away, so I won't be able to do the weekly stat that week. But I want to keep these here so that way everyone has this information available. I'd make sure that you can see it visually. I didn't do that the first week. I'm sorry, I wasn't sure how to do my setup at that time. I'll make sure you see it visually. You got the dates, you got the year, so that way if Gekishin does last several years, people can come back and have a look at these stats if they want to, and they'll know what year it is rather than just the month and date. Anyway, what do you think? What's your favorite character? Is your favorite character getting picked a lot? Are you excited to see what next week's Season 6 update is going to be like with, you know, the win rate and pick rate? As I said, Krillin, Baby, Topo are definitely going to be up there. Like, I don't know if Baby's going to be as high, but I feel like Topo's going to be top 5, Krillin's going to be top 5, and Baby will be top 10. That's my picks for the next time. Anyway, thank you so much. Remember, if you do like this video, like, comment, hype, and subscribe. We're getting close to 410 subscribers. Anyway, until next time, stay safe, everyone, and bye-bye.